Anyway, here we go. Jen Taylor! Yeah!
Hi, friend.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
I'm great. Nice to see you.
Excuse me, guys. Hello, everyone is here. There's Heather. There's Jeffrey. Good to see you, folks. Hello, everybody. Let's get ourselves going here, shall we? Good to see folks jumping in here. Colin Burns here from across the world. Jen Taylor, really across the world. John Short, Jeffrey Grimble, Heather Landry. Good to see you, folks. I just put my dad on a plane. Otherwise, he would be here today. Who just jumped in? Patricia. Good morning. All right. So let's get started with a little sequence I've been sort of working on and refining from some, there we go. Good. We're all muted. Working on and refining a little bit. So what we're going to do is 2 arms overhead, stepping forward with the arm. So I'm stepping forward with the leg. So let's go right leg, step forward, and we'll find a little bit of a stretch in this anterior line here. Then just go down, other leg comes forward, and repeat that. So pretty simple. And you'll notice it's not a big, huge line with the lower body. We'll get into bigger stuff as we go along. So we're opening up the whole front line. Again, I'm showing you from the side because it's a little easier to detect what's going on. We're looking at this hip right here. And of course, the arms overhead. So we'll keep going like that. Taking it back. We got extension through the upper back. Look up a little bit if you can. Good. Let's go one more. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to step back and come forward. So we step back with one leg, roll, take it down and stretch. Take it down and stretch. So it's kind of the same idea, but we have this folding forward. I'm reaching kind of the inside of that knee. There's some flexion on this front leg. So take it up and down. So we got a little flexion here. Down, down and up, and down and up. Good job. Okay, now coming to the side. So same idea. Now coming to the side. So step out with the right leg. As we do that, let's bring both arms to the left side. Then other side, left leg steps out, right arms go to the right. So we're going opposite directions. Take your time. You may feel some of these are really easy, and then you may get to one that's like, oh, I have a little limitation there. And either way, it's fine. It's just something to notice. Like, okay, when I go to this side, I don't feel so good. To that side, I feel okay. All right? Good. Now, same idea. Now we're going to step over. So we're going to step across. When you step across, go to the opposite side. All right? So then step to the other way. Go the other way. So we're going just a different type of movement here. Slightly different, stepping over. Try to reach the arms up kind of overhead. Don't let them come too far forward. So mobilizing through. And last one, that way. Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit of rotation, okay? So we're gonna step back. Now, if you want, for this one, it might be helpful to grab a light weight. Not necessary, but it might be helpful. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna step back with one leg behind. And then back here, step back, other leg behind. Step back. So the weight just gives you a little inertia. So we're working rotationally here. Turn to the side. Turn to this side. Turn to this side. Turn to this side. And you can go like, as you probably felt with the previous moves, you can go a little bit further each time as you kind of start to loosen up. Good. Now, we're going to go forward, same idea, but watch my back, my trailing leg. So I'm going to step forward like this. I'm going to keep this foot kind of planted, right? So I don't want this to rotate too much. I'm going to rotate around this hip. I'm going to step forward, and then this way, forward, forward. So it'll feel a little bit weird in that back leg, but we're getting what's called internal rotation in that back leg. Stepping forward, forward, forward. Yeah, this one for me is probably the most awkward. For you guys, it might be easier. All right, good. A couple more. Turning, turning, and turning. All right, good job. So that's a nice little sequence there, courtesy of Mr. Gary Gray, Dr. Gary Gray. I was just on the phone with him recently. All right, let's go ahead and tilt the ankles. It's a pretty general warm-up. We'll go into something a little more specific, joint by joint here. This is our way. I'll go ahead and take it into the old Elvis with the foot. And go the other way. All right. So I'm back here in my normal stomping ground today. Go the other foot. Back to Glendale, back from Ventura. Lovely week there with my parents, who I just put on a plane. All right, spread the feet apart. Let's go ahead and take the hips in a circle. And you might feel that the hips, I'm feeling this anyway, might be a little bit more available after that little rotational work we did at the beginning. Go the other direction, get a little squeeze the glutes at the top. There it is. Nice, good. Let's take the shoulders around. Oh, nice. Let's go the other way. Nice, okay, good. So we're gonna go with the shoulder circles here. So just to remember, if we're still kind of learning this, let's stick with the cardinal directions. If you've got a nice smooth sense of it, go ahead and go into it. So I'm gonna stick with the breaking it down into pieces here. So let's go one arm forward, one arm back. So we're gonna go into this position right here. And we're gonna keep going up overhead. Then we go the other arm forward and the other back, and then we go both down. So work those 4 positions if you're still unclear on exactly how to accomplish this. You wanna make sure we're one arm forward, one arm back. Let the shoulders rotate. Let them rotate, down, one arm back, both overhead, opposite arm back, down, both up, and good. Let's go the other way. So we go down, other arm forward, up top, that arm back, and then down. If you can, smooth it out, go a little faster, make sure we're working with nice big circles and really mobilizing through both shoulder joints. That's great, good. Let's take it into the lovely arm curls here. So draw the elbows together. Let's add a march here if that feels comfortable. Draw those knees up high. Alternating sides. Keep some life in the hips. Life in the upper back, the rhomboids, teres muscles. I'll let the head come forward and back. Draw those knees up high each time. Nice. Nice. Then bring the arms out to the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Circles coming forward. Squeeze it. Soft knees. Breathe into the belly. And then thumbs going back. Let's pull those shoulder blades onto the back. Yes. Shoulders should be talking to you by now. All right, nice job. Let's go ahead and leave that. And let's go into quad stretch, shall we? Those sore legs. Leg day yesterday. Definitely feeling it today. Breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And let's externally rotate. Externally rotate. 2. Take your time. You don't need to do the same number of reps that I do. If you want to go faster or slower, that's cool. Just stay tall. Make sure each rep looks good. Let's practice good form right from the beginning. Nice. 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 And nice. Good job. How we doing on time? 7:40. Okay, let's do one more quick one. Go ahead and interlace, elbows wide, slight bend in the legs. Take the feet to hip width. Keep it wide. Fold it forward. Stretch. And come up. Fold it forward. Stretch. Come up. We'll get about 3 more. Fold it. Stretch, come up. Fold it. Stretch. Come up, last one. Fold it. And come up, that's good. All right, nice job. Quick jump out here. We'll get into the good stuff in just a minute. It's all good stuff though, right? Go ahead and jump it, Jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well done. Have a drink of water if you need it. And we will get into some good stuff here. So we're gonna start. Sort of sticking with this multi-planar idea. If you want, you could have light bells here. Wow, a little coffee today. Let's start my 5-pound kettlebells here. So we're gonna go with an alternating reverse lunge with a front toe touch, okay? So what that looks like is, best to show you from the side, left hand's gonna touch a right foot, right? So I'm gonna step back left leg, I'm gonna touch or bring my weight close to my right toe. Then same thing on the other side. That other side comes forward, I come down and I reach and touch. Now, go ahead and start. Now, as you work this, some people will have an easy time getting low to the ground, right? Other people will have to step down, but to just touch mid-shin or knee, right? We're just adding a little bit of rotation and a little bit of forward flexion into our lunge, okay? So you could think it's kind of superhero-like, all right? If you're really good, you can go chest almost to the knee, right? And you go hand, palm to the ground, right? If you're really good, it's a deep lunge with a lot of flexion there, okay? So it's up to you. Again, if you just want to go knee touch, you can work with that, or you can go lower, all right? And you go weights if you want. I would not recommend big heavy weights because you're going into a forward flexion here and you don't want to overweight the spine with that. So if you have a lighter weight, work with that. Otherwise, go with body weight. We're gonna go just a couple more seconds. 3, 2, and stop. Good job. Okay, cool. Let's take it into our hard style plank here. So take the hands down. Look at the hands, make sure they're nice and wide. Okay, the fingers are spread wide. Take the elbows down, look at your forearms, make sure they're parallel. So you don't want the arms out here like this. Parallel. Take the feet to shoulder width onto the balls of the feet. Draw the back of the mid back up to the sky, draw the head back. Then from there, pull the elbows as hard as you can toward the toes, okay? Grip the ground and get that pull going so you really feel the stomach firing up hard. And stick with me on this for 15 more seconds, okay? So we got that nice strong elbows to toes action. We got the mid back to the sky, we get the head drawn back, okay? Stick with that, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good job. Okay, cool. Let's come to the back. I'm gonna add a little bonus move here. Okay, so let's go legs up to the sky. We're working this hamstring movement here. We're drawing the arms up into the overhead position. You leave one leg down and then back up. Other leg down and then back up. More back to the ground the whole time. Alternating side. You want to throw a double leg in there, that's okay. I'm cool with that. We're still kind of getting going here. So work with alternating legs with the occasional double leg if you can handle that. Stick with this 20 more seconds, okay? Lower back to the ground, alternating legs, legs together. Now and then if you want, every 3 reps or so, okay? Keep yourself going here. Nice and fired up through that stomach. 10 more seconds to go. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Elizabeth Rayner just jumped on. She was here for a while, but I guess I just didn't say hi. Hi, Elizabeth. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good work. Okay, we're gonna take it into very simple alternating curl to press. So you got your weights, whatever they may be. Let's stand kind of wide here, a little more athletic than usual, like a little wider, slight bend in the legs. And let's curl up and press to the sky. As that one's coming down, the other one's pressing up to the sky. Now we don't need to stay too square here. We can have a little bit of extra, right? We want that shoulder that's coming down to come down, the shoulder's coming up, like we're really reaching for something, right? Reach up. And I'm even adding a slight bend in the legs as I come down and the dumbbells pass one another, just because I want to make this a little more dynamic. I want to make it a little bit more full body, yeah? So don't lock it in. We've done curl and presses like this, right? But this is slight variation. It's kind of like that rotational curl and press, but we're not rotating, okay? So keep working, press it up. Should feel a nice stretch through those ribs as you reach up to the sky. And let's keep going for 15 more seconds. We have a nice little upper body work here. Shoulders should feel good, nice and centrated, nice and mobile. Keep working through that, bring that heart rate up. Good, we got about 5 seconds to go, and then we're back to our lovely reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1, stop, good. Ditch the weights, and let's go right back to our alternating reverse lunge with the front toe touch, all right? Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go right into it. Take it down and touch, back and down, touch, back and down, touch, back and down, and touch. So how do you know when you're at the bottom? Couple of things. When you're touching, you know, the foot, but the other thing is you want to get that back knee close to the ground. Yeah, if you feel actual ground or grass underneath your back knee, then you're in the right place, okay? Let it bend. You want some nice depth there, and you can work with a little speed on this one. If you're feeling good through the joints, you can bounce it right back up pretty strong, okay? Push, okay? Get some good traction, some good oomph off the ground in that one. We're looking at about 15 more seconds on this. Keep working. Going deep lunge each time. Got the quads, we got the glutes, we got the hamstrings. Good strong work there. Now it's 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good work. Okay, right back to hard style plank here. Hard style plank, my friends. So let's get the details right. Spread the fingers out. You want the hands at shoulder width, not way out, shoulder width. Drop the elbows to the ground, parallel forearms. Feet in our beautiful shoulder width position. Draw the head back, upper back to the ground. Draw those elbows to the feet. Fire it up hard. You got a nice isometric squeeze here. It's like a hollow hold, right? It should be that intense as far as the contraction through the stomach. Let's keep this going 20 more seconds, all right? Nice and strong. And we'll flip it over and we'll get a second ab move here. Keep this going, guys. Good. Nice. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Stop. Good. Take it over in the back. Onto the back. This time, support the head with the hands. Alternating knees to chest. Pull it in tight. Push out through the heel. Nice and strong. Through the abs. Push out. Keep it strong. Keep it controlled. Relax the head into the hands, right? Relax it into the hands. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Keep working. Let's go 20 more seconds. All right? Nice strong work through that stomach. Keeping everything stable through the torso as you move those legs and as you mobilize those hips. Should feel pretty like loose at this point, right? Should feel like, okay, we've got extension. We've got movement through those hips. All right, almost there. Almost there, and stop it right there. Okay, come to stand. Let's get our alternating curl and press once again. Let's get tall, feet just a little wider than shoulder. Get a nice athletic stance here. And let's go 45 seconds on alternating curl and press. Reach it up, reach it up, reach it up. Get some mobility through the ribs. Even mobility through those ribs. Push those hips not forward extremely, but we don't want them back here like this, right? We want the hips nicely lined up so we have a full extension through the hips. But so you might even get a little bit of glute here. It's kind of cool. So we can think about overhead pressing as a way of opening up the interior line even more, right? So we don't want this. We want open and up. We want hip extension, arm extension, right? Shoulder abduction, all those lovely movements that keep us open and awake. Good. Good, good, good. Give me 5 more seconds and we will conclude this series. Good, stop right there. Okay, one more round on this. We got the alternating reverse lunge once again. Let's get some nice depth on this. 1 full minute. Ready, starting in 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Get a good touch each time. Take it down. Touch. Get some nice acceleration off the ground. Push through the heel of that front leg, right? So we don't have to do a really slow lowering. We can take a little more time loading the spring and a little less time letting it extend up. So we're loading the spring right here, we're pushing up. Loading that spring, pushing up, right? So you got good extension each time. Good. 30 more seconds. Keep it going. Push down, down, and up, down, and up. Keep going. Yeah, so we're going to get some adductor in here. When you get some depth there, you need to get some glute for sure. 10 more seconds to go. Finish strong. Last one through on this. This is good. There's 5 seconds. There's 3, 2, and stop. Good. All right, let's go right to the back. Let's go right to the back. All right. So, hollow hold, 45 seconds. Work with the version you can find. All right. Take it out, extend the arms, press the lower back to the ground. Here's 45 seconds. Let's work together on this. Breathe deeply. Arms overhead. Nice activation through your anterior line here. Push through the heels. Right? You want to be stock still. Extend the fingertips, yeah? Get the fingertips. Get the hands parallel. You get the shoulder blades lifted from the ground. Yeah? If you need to, you can relax the head. Ideally, extend it out. How are we doing on time? Look at that. We're doing great. We're just, we got about 5 seconds to go. Keep it going. All right. Good. And let's hold it right there. Well done. Come to standing. Now let's get one more alternating curl to press. Alternating curl to press. Finish strong with this. Get a nice fired up midsection here, which is good for this movement. Take the feet slightly wider than shoulder width. Draw it up. Push. Get it going. This is good. This is good. Some nice extension. Nice power. Yeah. Again, I'm working with a slight bend in my leg each time, just a little bit of bounce, just because I have so much rhythm, you know. Overhead, get some extension. Let those ribs extend and open, right? So overhead pressing really should feel, you know, like this whole freeing action through the whole rib cage, yeah? Think of the back, movement of those shoulder blades, yeah? So try not to round it over. Half the issue with overhead pressing, or half the I don't know, the movement of overhead pressing is the thorax, the upper back. We get that moving, life is very good. All right, let's go for 10 more seconds and then we'll finish this up. Take a brief water break and we'll move on to the next thing. Good. All right, stop it right there. Have that drink of water and we'll move on to greener pastures. So we haven't touched this one in a long time. I was thinking, you know what? I think everybody needs a little dose of the sideline clamshell. So now, watch everybody, watch carefully, because people find all kinds of creative ways to screw this up. So here we go. Here's the way to do it right. So sideline clamshell. This is what we're doing. Pretend you're sitting in a chair. The other way to think about this is, look, I'm sitting in a chair. There's a chair right here. So I'm 90 degrees at my hips. I'm 90 degrees at my knees. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to come up into this position, just like this elbow is right underneath the shoulder, okay? Everything else stays the same. Now look, from here, I'm gonna drive my hips forward into a side plank, but my legs are still bent 90, you see that? Then my top knee comes away, so I'm doing a little clamshell. Then I reverse that, I sit back into that 90-degree position, okay? This knee and this whole lower leg here, the bottom one, stays on the ground the whole time. I push forward and up, and then I sit back. I push forward and up, and I sit back. Repeat, forward and up, sit back. It's a little lovely clamshell exercise. We're gonna stick with this for 15 seconds. It's very challenging. You should feel this on the glute of that supporting leg and a little bit of glute on the top leg. So it's a really nice direct glute exercise. Just one of the best ones you can do without weights or machines, anything like that. Good, let's switch to the other side. So same thing, find your 90-degree position. 90-degree hips, 90-degree knees supporting here with the elbow. I like the hand here just because it's very Jane Fonda. You draw the hips forward and then draw that knee up in the sky. Sit back and repeat. Sit back and repeat. Remember, the lower leg of the bottom supporting leg stays on the ground the whole time, right? So don't lift this knee off the ground, okay? Now you can lift the feet off away from each other if you want to. I like keeping the feet together. I just think it's a slightly better option. All right, let's go 10 more seconds on this side. Glutes should really be feeling it by now. All right, 3, 2, and stop. Okay, good. So come onto the belly. We're gonna stick with our lovely, our prone back movements here. We'll get back to the rows in just a little bit here. So come into the prone position. Take the feet here. So I'm in my runner's position. My legs are straight. My arms are gonna be here, forward, palms facing one another. I'm gonna lift my arms here. I'm gonna take them here, right to my sides. Palms out, thumbs up. Then I'll flip them over into the lower back, handcuffs. Then reverse, right here. Then draw here. Now, if you want to do an optional push-up here, you're feeling strong, go ahead and do it. Then repeat. Right? The push-up is optional. If you don't do the push-up, just go here, extend, back, and back to handcuffs. Handcuffs, palms out, here, draw down, optional push-up, down, and then extend. All right? So all kinds of great stuff for the whole shoulder joint here, whether or not you do the push-up, okay? All right, so we're working with that. What a great, just a fantastic way to wake up that whole upper body and work the shoulder and the back through all of its ranges of motion. You should really feel that alive right now. Push. Yeah. Good. Let's keep going for about 15 seconds, just a couple more reps. You want good, solid control the whole time, okay? If you need to take a break, go ahead and do so, and then resume when you feel ready. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good job, come to standing. All right, terrific. Okay, good. So let's work with this. Haven't done this one in a while, another one we haven't done in a while. Take the feet to parallel and shoulder width. We're gonna raise to the outside, kind of 45 degrees. So it's not a direct shoulder front raise, nor is it a side raise. 45 degrees. Then take it back, little back scratcher movement here. Then back here, other side. Comes up, back scratcher it, take it here at the 45. So we're kind of like, what is this? This is kind of like air traffic control, people. So as you feel it, you can go one up as the other one's coming down, right? So it's like we're directing planes to do weird things. Just get a deep stretch in that triceps as you drop it back, scratch the back, try to get that elbow close to the ear. When you bring it back and control this lowering portion, right? So don't just drop it. So both arms are really controlling most of the time. So really getting some nice shoulder work here. This is really, really nice through the whole series here. How are we doing on time? 7:59, we're doing great. Good, keep working this for about another 15 seconds, okay? So you got one up coming up. So we're still working all this nice openness here through this. So hopefully at the end of this workout, everyone feel really alive through here, really nice and loose, lots of options through there. Good. Let's go ahead and stop that. We're gonna go all the way back to our sideline hip extension / clamshell. So start on the side that you finished with last time. So we're gonna go in the opposite order. Again, find 90 degrees at the waist, 90 degrees at the knees, okay? Draw the hips, bring the hips up. So we got space here. We're in a side plank. Then we draw the top knee up, and then we sit back, right? Don't spend a lot of time in that low position. Don't spend a lot of time right there. In fact, if you can keep the tension on, so don't fully relax, keep the tension on and keep cranking through. Okay, we're gonna go 20 seconds on this side, then we're gonna switch it up. This one is a really, really direct gluticizer, okay? So you should really feel it there in a really positive, wonderful way, all right? Good, we're looking at 3 seconds, 2, 1, stop. Let's switch it over to the other side. So again, get your setup, 90-90, elbow and shoulder oriented. Let's go ahead and crank into it. Here we go. Take it down, open it up. Take it down, open it up, and repeat, and repeat, And repeat until we're done. 20 more seconds. Keep it strong. Right, so this is a nice one. We got a lot going on, nice multitasker. Yes, direct glutes, but we also have this nice obliques here. And we also have this shoulder stability here, right? And the spine kind of working to stay extended. So all those things are really good. 3, 2, and stop. Good work. Okay, come to prone. Come to prone, feet in runner's position. So we're on the balls of the feet, okay? Got the elbows in tight, you got the arms extended out. Draw the head back, take it here, tuck it, take it around with the hands, extend, and forward, take the arms down again. Draw those shoulder blades back. You do push-ups, really draw shoulder blades back before you get your power and push up, down, extend out, and reverse, okay? Get that full movement. Take your time, okay? Take your time. Let those shoulders do their job. Right? We got nice range of motion through all this. Enjoy it. Find a way. And if it's too much, again, if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do another rep, take a pause. Take a pause, shake it out, and then get right back into it. Take it back, handcuffs, repeat. Do it, take it down, push up optional, and continue. Let's go for 15 seconds. Last little push here. We get into our air traffic controller move. Patricia, Jen, Jeffrey, Heather Landry, Elizabeth Rayner, Colin Byrne. Thank you so much for being here. Good, let's leave that alone. Come to stand and grab your bells. Grab your bells. All right, so here we go. Air traffic control, feet parallel, shoulder width. Look at your feet. Look at your feet. I tell you, I say this a million times, parallel shoulder width. People don't have their feet parallel. It's just how it is. They don't know. They can't feel parallel. So look at them. All right, make sure they're parallel. Go ahead and draw one up. Back scratcher as that one's coming down. Get the other side. Right? So really, we've got a lot of mobility going on today. A lot of mobility. Really encouraging those shoulders to do the right thing and to find their nice full range of motion here. And then, oh, by the way, we're also building some nice muscle through the shoulders, through the arms, all really fantastic. Okay, keep going for 15 seconds. Finish up strong here, and then we get our final round at 8:03. Final round, we got our hip extension, we got our back movement, we got our awesome air traffic control. A lot of great moves here. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, here we go. Hip extension. Everyone ready for this? This one's you're probably hating it by now. Choose either side. Doesn't matter which one you go to this time. You just want to make sure at least one time we're starting with each side. Okay, so here we go. Find your setup. Find yourself nice and aligned here. And let's go ahead right into it. 20 seconds. Take it up. Make it work. And you guys know how to do this. You want to make it harder? Hold the top position. Come down slow. Burst up fast. Hold the top, come down slow, burst fast, right? That's the way to make these movements, as a rule of thumb, that's how to make it a little tougher. Good, 5 seconds, 3, 2, and stop. Nice job, switch to the other side. Same idea, here we go. Ready, set, go. Let's go right into it. Take it up, down slow, up fast, down slow, up fast. Make those glutes do their job. Keep it going. Muy bien. Looking at 10 more seconds on this side. Then we go back to this awesome shoulder mobilizer, which I just think is so many great things about that. Good. Stop right there. Take it on to the back. Take it on to the front side. Feet once again in our lovely shoulder width position here. And let's go right into it. Take the arms overhead. Take it out. Far down as you can. Then when you're at your extreme position there, turn it over into handcuffs and back, down, optional push-up, and repeat. Now here's a small thing. Put a different hand on top when you're going to the handcuff. So don't always go right hand on top. Sometimes go left hand on top, right? There's my left on top. Then I'm back. Get my push-up, I stand forward, and then I go right on top, all right? This is a big one that people hold their breath on, so make sure you're not doing that. Make sure you're breathing deeply the whole time. Let's go for 9 more seconds. Nice movement here. We're doing very well. It's 8:06. And stop right there. Come to standing. Air traffic control here, folks. Here it is. Hands on dumbbells. Feet parallel shoulder width. Take it up one side. Stretch. Take it down. Stretch the triceps. Take it down. Stretch it. Enjoy that. Take it down. Other side. So notice one side's coming up while the other side's going down. That's important, right? We don't want to just go one and then the other. We're going to be wasting a lot of time that way. We want to go both arms moving at all times. All right, we're going to finish in about 20 seconds here, and then we'll be done with round 2. A lot of good work here. There we go. Good. I'm seeing some really good form there. Yep, as you're lowering. Yeah, find that stretch. And again, this one, if you're rowing, what you're doing this one for, we need different weights, yeah? Because this one's, you need light weights, and on row, you need heavier weights. All right, 3, 2, 1, stop right there. Good job. Dock your weights, have a drink of water. Well done. Good push, everybody. So it's 8:07. We're going to finish up with just a quick little cardio burst here, and then we'll call it a day. So let's do this. 2 different moves. We're going to do a mountain climber. We're going to do high knees, okay? Alternating between those 2 times, 10 seconds at each station. So it's going to be really fast. So let's go mountain climber first. 10-second burst. Find your good position here. Let's go 10 seconds. Ready? Steady. And go. 10 seconds hard and fast. Draw those knees up. Go quick, 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 quick. Keep the butt low. 5 more seconds to go. Finishing strong. And stop. Good. Come to standing. Now we're going to do high knees. High knees. So we know how to do that. Just draw those knees up high. Fast run. Starting in 3, 2, and go. Here we go. Again, 10 seconds. Okay, make it work. Go fast. Oh, what the heck? I'll do it with you. Why not? Not that old. All right. And time. Good job. Let's take it back down. Mountain climber. Second and last set of mountain climber. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, and go. Knees to chest. Going fast. 10 seconds. Second and last set here. Here we go. 3, 2, and stop. Good job. Come to standing. And last one, high knees. Last little push here. Ready? Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go. Here we go. So how fast can we go? Again, we want Usain Bolt here. We want running out of the burning building. We want good speed. Keep it going. Good. And time. All right, folks. Good work. Have a drink of water, and we'll do a quick 1-minute cool down here. Ah, nice push at the end there. Good job. Spread it apart. Nice wide stance here. Take the arms. Give them a flop. And just let your breath do what it needs to do here. Don't deliberately try to slow it down. Just be aware of it. Okay? Let the arms flop. Deep breath. Good. And let it come to rest by themselves. Well done. Step it in. Shoulder width stance. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out as you fold over. Notice how far down you can get here. Kind of nice. Roll it out. Reach up. Breath out, flop over. Good. One more like that. Roll up. Ah, nice. Rolling out of those ribs. Should feel good. Roll out. Roll down. Slowly roll up to standing. Ah, nice job, everybody. Really appreciate everyone being here on a Monday. I know it's hard to get here from Budapest. Miss Gentile, Colin Byrne, thanks for being here. Elizabeth Rayner, thanks for coming in from Sierra Madre. Heather Landry from New York. Jeffrey Gimbel from North Hollywood. Patricia from where's it? Arcadia, Sierra Madre? Can't remember exactly. Anyway, it's a beautiful place. Good to see everybody. I'll see you folks on Wednesday. Have a great couple days. Take care.